All right, so what in the world happened last night? What happened?
It was wild. I mean, obviously the Wolves, you thought at some point were going to wake up. And I thought it might be a competitive game. I didn't see a 45-point drubbing. And also, Rich, early on, the Nuggets go up 9-2. The locals, it's funny, I haven't been to Minneapolis in quite a few years, to be honest. I can't even remember the last time. But the people here were telling me that, kind of educating me, that Wolves fans, because of the history, are very, very pessimistic. And the mood going into the game because of the three losses was fairly dour. I even had some of the front office guys on the Minnesota side talking about the fact that it was so much different than the way it felt coming into game three. And then when they go down 9-2, everybody's heads are kind of going down even more. But then that 27-2 run that Minnesota put together was pretty wild. And combination of them getting back to the defense they played in the first two games, but also the Nuggets just missing shots. And next thing you know, this thing was out of hand.
Is it true Chris Finch and the staff put together sort of a defensive hype tape to show the team before Game 6, Sam?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a sucker for trying to learn about the behind-the-scenes stuff, and we'll get into the Nuggets side of that later, I think. But on the Wolves side, about 25 minutes before tip-off, they show them you described it well. It's a hype video. It's not a film session. It's not a conventional, let's break down tape, look at the offensive side of the ball, defensive side of the ball. This was let's get you excited for the game and remind you how good you were in the first two games. And it had, it was produced with music, some rap that the guys enjoyed, and just was very different, very strange in a good way. And Anthony Edwards was the one who called this out after the game, giving the coaching staff credit, and actually thought that it changed the mood. He said that after the three games that there had been some finger pointing and again, the attitude of the guys wasn't great. It seems like that video helped.
And also made him man of his word, telling the Denver staff in the visitors' locker room, we'll see you for Game 7, right?
He did indeed. This young guy, he's going to break a new unofficial record in league history for dropping just somewhat endearing F-bombs and not getting fined by the NBA, because typically they frown upon that, and I'm sure they still do. But yeah, in that quote that you're referencing, he confirmed the story about telling the locker room attendant, we'll see y'all MFers in Game 7 with a big old smile on his face, and obviously he's right.
Are you saying Anthony Edwards is so endearing that even Adam Silver's willing to just put on earmuffs? Is that what you're saying, Sam?
All I know is that that's what the Timberwolves are hoping, because when he dropped not one but two F-bombs in that press conference, it ended in pretty comical form, because after the second one of their PR folks who does a great job was on the side of the press conference, and he immediately just said, "Okay, thanks everybody, we're done."
Tip your waitress. My gosh.
Yes.
Try the wine. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.